In our society today, private universities have gotten the mentality that children or students come to study to please their parents or just to get their way, get their diplomas, get their degrees, and just leave school. This is somewhat true, as some students have not only accomplished their universities just to please their parents, but have also thrown away their degrees and their diplomas. However, some students are able to make their way out of a private university, study hard, please their parents, work their way out, achieve their dreams, all in one in a private university. Join me as I take you through this journey to observe two different worlds in the same environment. I'm Jacqueline Moniki, your host. That's your name and what you do at your university?
Shalini Nyaga. I am a law student.
For how long have you been studying at your university?
This is my second year.
And how has the experience been for you?
Okay.
Please elaborate.
I come to school. My driver drops me, depending on what time my classes are. And then I decide whether I'm going to class or not. If I'm not going to class, I go chill with my friends. And yeah, eat. We either go out and eat or order in.
What do you think that kind of living is? Or let me make it simpler for you. Do you think you're a spoiled kid?
No. Considering I don't have a private valet or a concierge, I am not spoiled.
Well, I mean, you don't come to school and read according to what you're telling me. Don't you think that?
No, I don't think that's being spoiled. I think being spoiled is actually different, meaning that's me wasting my life. That's not me being spoiled.
So what's your meaning of spoiled? Of being spoiled?
It's like when you have all those things. You have a private valet, you have a concierge, you have cars at your disposal, you have money in your ATM, you have everything.
But you have your driver drop you off.
Driver is not a valet.
No.
I don't have a concierge, I don't have private cars, I don't have a limo. Do you see me with a Rolls Royce?
Are you aware of the perception there is in private universities?
What perception?
That parents have lavishly brought up their children, that that they only come to school just to satisfy them, just to make them happy, make them just to satisfy. You just come to school so that you can please your parents.
Oh really? That's a perception. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in private universities.
That's nice.
Yeah. Are you aware of? Oh, you're not aware of the perception. Do you think you are affected in that?
Perception?
Yes.
I'm the wrong person to ask. I wouldn't know. It's others who are perceptive, not me. I just live my life.
As you have seen from Charlene Nyaga's interview, it was difficult, challenging to talk to her, to get information out of her. Luckily, we were able to get as little information as possible. I went out on the streets to hear what people had to say concerning this perception.
My name is Fon Ituka. I believe that many private universities aren't for spoiled rich kids, but it helps them get more knowledge than public universities, because public you'll find you're more than 400 students, but in private you'll find that you're less and you can concentrate and work on your goals that you've set. 3 months ago I graduated, and it's fun being out there. You learn more to be individual.
Hi, I'm Miki Gishaga. I'm in Rare University, and it's a private university. Yeah, I do business. I'm majoring in finance. But this perception that private university students are more spoiled compared to public. I don't believe either people in public universities who are more spoiled. I think it just depends on how you are raised, who brought you up. So, for example, I am in a private university. I've been in a private school all my life, but then I can do anything as better than the people, or the same way the people who are in public universities can do them. So Like for example, I have a jewelry line. Just because I'm in a private university, I mean, it's easy. It's the same. The hustle is still the same. It's still the same, public or private. So this perception should stop.
Hi, please tell us your name and a little bit more about yourself.
Hi, my name is Miriam Wakanyi. I'm a Strathmore University student and I'm also a blogger. Yeah.
How did you start blogging?
Well, I've always had a passion in fashion. I've always loved taking pictures when I was little, and also love marketing, which is why I'm doing diploma in business management in Strathmore University. So to gain skills in marketing, yeah.
What inspired you to become a blogger and do what you're doing?
Basically, like just what I said, I love fashion and I love taking pictures. Yeah.
How has your experience been so far?
It's been fun, it's been challenging, in fact, very challenging. But because of my passion and the fact that I want to see fruits at the end of the day, I want to gain experience and become a better person at the end of the day, it gives me motivation, yeah.
So how do you go about blogging? Because you're a fashion blogger, tell us how it is for you. What do you use? Do you have to buy clothes? Do you have to buy shoes? Or how is your blog all about?
I don't have to buy anything. All I do is work with brands, various brands that have shoes and clothes and bags and name them, anything. I work with them, I take pictures, I advertise for them, and then I take them back. Yeah.
So do you agree or disagree with the perception that spoiled kids are the only ones that come to private universities and they misuse their parents' money and everything?
I'm not spoiled. Beginning from there, I'm not spoiled, so I don't believe that is true. I believe it all depends on the individual. What do you want for yourself at the end of the day? Do you want to become successful? Do you want to make it in life? That is your only motivation. Yeah, I believe so.
And lastly, how have you been able to balance being a student and being a blogger?
It's still challenging, but I might say, I can be able to balance because I choose to do it only on weekends, and during the week I concentrate fully on the school.
Hi. Hi. I'm Maya Melissa Kyoko, one half of Maya Designs.
And I'm Stephanie Kyoko, the other half of Maya Design.
So how did you guys start this brand? Let me call it a brand.
You'd be surprised to know we started all the way in high school. We used to do this. I personally used to sew bows, Ankara bows, behind like my desk. And good thing I used to sit at the back so the teacher couldn't know what I'm doing. Then sell them for 100 to 200. Just a small business in school. I was like, hey, this is actually making some money. And I was doing what people want. So as a business, having such a business mind, I knew I was filling a gap that wasn't there, and voila. And she started making clothes for her friends in her class. I did the same. She performed for the talent show back in Loreto. Twice we emerged the winners, and I think our parents believing in us has pushed us so far. I mean, taking us to events, capital money at the first time, buying our stuff. You'd be amazed to know also that my dad sells some of our pieces to his friends for their wives. I mean, who does that? So the support from our parents has been crazy, and definitely our friends. Every time, like, I need to go for this event, can you guys do something for me? And we've gotten to know that it's not that we are their friends, that's why they're asking us. It's because we're doing something good. That's why they do it for, and we give them quality. So, yeah.
How has your experience been so far for the period that you've been doing this?
Definitely, it's business. Biashara always has ups and downs, but it's actually really good to see that people are starting to appreciate the arts, fashion, mostly in Kenya. So most of it has been good because we're getting to learn so much about the business in Kenya. We're getting to carve out our own niche. We're getting to know getting to learn just basically about business, and yeah, it's really good. Actually, like it, yeah.
And how are you guys able to balance school and work? Let me call it work. How are you guys able to balance it too?
Sometimes it can get too much because I'm pursuing law at Catholic University. She's doing pharmacy. They're not easygoing courses, if I may say so. So balancing the two is pretty hard, but you have to know what you're doing. That's the basis. You have to know what you're doing, because there's time for Eve Maya, there's time for school. Because then again, we can't. It's a really tough balancing act for us, because like right now we're about to do exams, but you have orders. You can't disappoint the customers. Not everybody's gonna understand. Oh, I have an exam. Though some people do understand, like, okay, yeah, sure, you have exams, so let's talk after exams. But others, it's like, I want it and I want it now, and they've sent you the money, so what are you gonna do? So it's just pushing into the night, 3 o'clock, 12. She's on the sewing machine, I'm on my hands making the jewelry. Like, you just have to make it work. You just have to make it work.
As we have seen, the perception is quite clear. Yes, there is a stereotype that private universities host spoiled kids and also host kids that are willing to take their time and study. 2 students, 1 world, 1 environment. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned.